All right, guys, welcome back here. Tim and Greg on behalf of CABA and the Catonsville Automotive College. So leading in from the last, COVID, lots been going on. The slowdown, you guys were one of the earliest ones back in action. From at least watching on social media, I'm not involved day to day with the education world, but Greg is on the front lines, and they have an incredible plan here that we're speaking about. The summer has really changed our industry. The way that the training and the content and the material has been able to be distributed into automotive shops, to technicians, to service advisors, to business owners, many of which CABA represents. A lot's changed. COVID, in my opinion, pushed our industry 10 years virtually overnight.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
You're on the front line of that, and that's why we're privileged at CABA to have Greg here on our board of directors. Couldn't do it without him. So on that note, just so far overnight, the learning management, the content management system, learning delivery, you're on the front lines of that. You've turned me on. We won't mention necessarily any by name, other than you have some exciting things with Mopar. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, let me tell you just how I did a fast forward from March to May, and that's when we started back in the business face-to-face. Lots of planning. As of end of March, we said we need to get back to work by July 1. We found a way to get back before then, and we chose May 26th was our day back.
Okay.
It worked out really well right after the holiday, and then we just hit the ground running with some new discovery learning, going out there and just getting it done. Video conferencing, simulcast, different kind of things of getting it till we could figure out how we can move the people and the amount of distance, all those things. And we got it rolling. And we got through the summer. The spring was a little tough. We had a lot of issues, but we took care of some business on even the financial end for helping our students with CARES grant money.
It was such a unique time.
It was such a crazy way to...
It changed so fast. There was nothing... What worked kind of out of the gate. So like Hollenshades, for example, we never like auto deemed an essential service. Fortunately, that I think that gave a little bit of tailwind in, amongst a lot of adversity for all industries.
Sure.
But yes, you guys got back going really early, safely, and this is a unique kind of segment in that it has to be hands-on. Sorry, I lost. It has to be hands-on. You guys could never avoid that. I mean, you've done a lot breaking up the different classrooms and everything, and keeping what used to be one class, you have now broken up into 3 different groups. You have enough rooms.
Sure.
that and you're cycling everybody through. So anyway, this summer, take us through the summer in Greg's shoes.
During the summer was the time for us after we got finished with spring. We got that under our belt. What are we going to do this fall? How are we going to handle the traffic and all the different things that go with it? And it's just till this day, we still have an evolution of what we're doing. It's pretty cool. Really got to coordinate well with all the other directors, and as I coordinate with enrollment management as well with the new Mopar CAP program initiatives coming on, with the new Volkswagen.
I see the colors here as you go into this. For people that aren't familiar with what Greg does every day, a lot of CABA members, a lot of the business owners of CABA member businesses are very familiar with what Greg does here. I know Doug, you're watching hopefully right now. The guys at Brooks Huff, they have a strong presence here. Dwayne, the vice president of CABA, Dynamic Auto. Dwayne, we're going to send you a message here later. We got three of your younger top-notch employees are over in the trans lab right now. But so, yeah, you've got everything broken up. Mopar, let's go there.
Well, this is a great opportunity came when I got a phone call from April Reese, and she said, Greg, would you be interested in some new opportunity? Sure, I'm always looking for opportunity. And what was really cool was, it was exactly what we were looking for, to move it up a level. We have a level 1 program here now. We were available to bring the program up to level 2, which basically puts you into a technician that's a good solid B technician, working to A level, and as well as it's going to also give us the market of the EV vehicle. I saw that opportunity. That was a great opportunity that I didn't think was coming. And most of the time it goes to the training center in the next level. That's coming to CCBC. I talked about all my colleagues, all my members. I say, should I or shouldn't I? And I said, I'm taking it on. You know what I mean? And it's the way the industry's going. As you see now, we got vehicles up to 800 volt battery. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
2 batteries in series with 400 volts. It's pretty amazing.
You guys got an exciting energy going on over here because
Yes.
I saw the wrapped vehicles as we did a lap around the facility. And even some things you had wrapped up that you weren't allowed to share with me, or at least I'm not allowed to share on the internet. So
I
a
got
lot of
some
good things to come from Greg.
I have sitting right over there a brand new Volkswagen fast track option that we're going to have. Partners in Education adapted that with the industry, having a dealership partner, having ASE involved with it, with the ASE Education Foundation, and as well as CCBC in the community. And what's really cool about it is the time of COVID opened our minds up to new things. And that's what's the cool part. And even EV vehicle, that was a big step for us, and then we're going to go through that. It's going to be a learning curve, but that's what we do. We learn fast here with quick studies, and we solve
The
problems.
resolve of our industry, I would stand, you and I both have some prior experiences in the aerospace industry,
Yes.
but subtle differences. But the resolve, I would never question the resolve of the automotive aftermarket.
I agree with you, because what happens is we're always going to have a challenge. Which one's the next one to come over top? And it's just resiliency. It's not quitting. It's not giving up. It's always forward thinking.
That earned experience has been displayed through COVID.
Yeah,
for sure.
You either get with it, or you go with the changes, or you decide to just not move forward. And some people did, and that happens. But we decided to hit the accelerator. Let's go faster. Let's find this opportunity. And we're finding it with great partners like yourself and other local members, and including the dealership communities as well, are helping in this. Everybody's helping us.
That's what we'll close this segment on. Is I feel like one of the best things, although I'm a life-bred independent, I think one of the things that adds to the depth and the breadth of your programs, and so many, and all the resources here as we sit behind such equipment. Let's close on just that. I mean, you have basically 50 plus dealerships, or
with the Mopar CAP program within the DC metro area, northern Virginia as well as Southern Maryland, and moving to Southern Pennsylvania, is that we have a large group of people. We have a great support system, including just businesses like yours and independent with Dwayne, and I can't say enough about Doug Meekins and how he's taken ownership. My new advisory board president coming on board, and that's
been a challenge for me to adapt to, kind of assuming more of the day-to-day operations, is to serve such a diverse base of businesses, everything from the supply side to consumer to the non-auto related business-to-business memberships, that the merchant services and insurance and things like that. Anyway, tons of dealers. We're gonna keep this moving. What everybody following us right now should join us for another segment as we talk about what exciting's going on here in our industry now, more post-COVID, as we're kind of getting our feet underneath us.
A lot to share. And
follow us one more time. Thank you guys. Tim and Greg with CABA.